welcome back, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Trinae. Today I'm going to be doing a full detailed makeup look. I'm thinking glam edition. I'm not too sure yet because I'm going on a date this weekend, so I might do that look for get ready with me. But today's going to be a detailed makeup look of pretty much of how I do my whole process recently for the past few weeks, months maybe, because a few people on my Instagram have been asking me to do this video, so we might just pretty much go right into it. And yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows first, because that takes the longest time. Let's just do these eyebrows. I'm gonna speed it up. Well, I'm using the MORPHE, I think this is Chocolate Mousse by MORPHE. This is the slanted eyebrow pencil. If you want your eyebrows to be darker, do shorter strokes. If you want your eyebrows to be lighter, do longer strokes. So, okay. Eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters, so don't be mad if they don't look identical. Cause child, that's just how it is. I'm gonna be concealing with my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. It's in the color Deep Caramel. Deep Caramel. I love e.l.f. so much, y'all. Like, this is mostly what I use on my clients. I use e.l.f. on myself a lot as well. Because I like the whatever formula they have. It's really it's almost like the Tarte Shape Tape. It's just pretty much like a cheaper. I feel like it's just the difference really. Shape Tape is a little bit thicker, but it's very, very, very close to Shape Tape, like very close. In the price range is very much different. So I love e.l.f. so much. I like Shape Tape as well. I like Shape Tape. You guys can use any flat brush for your eyebrows. Just trace them out, just like how I'm showing you here. I pretty much start from the middle, and then I go down, and then I work on the front after. This brush is a little bit, it's not as flat as I want it to be, but it does the job. I don't know where my other one is. So you just pretty much carve out however thick or thin you want it to be. And you just pretty much keep going until you like it. I need to get a different concealer. You're just gonna take a brush that's like this. This is a real technique. What color? I mean, talking about color. This is the Deluxe Crease brush. And you're just gonna take. I'm gonna actually spray it a little bit to get a little bit wet, because the camo concealer kind of dries down some. So I'm gonna just bring it down to the eyelid because you're gonna need that anyways. So bring it into your eyelid, because the lighter your eyelid, the better for your eyeshadow. So okay. Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna fix it up and lay it down how I want, like with the eyebrow gel that I use to let the front hair stick up some. illusion. We're gonna go into our eyeshadow palette. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, let me just put the palette. Before we even go into the palette, though, I use this lotion type of luminous primer, I guess. It's a shimmer by L'Oreal. It's in the liquid form, and it makes my foundation look so good. I mix it in with my foundation, so I'm gonna do that. But before I'm just gonna prime with the e.l.f. Luminous Matte Makeup Primer. I love this primer. I love matte looks. So let me show you guys how the bottle looks. It feels so good on the skin. It's very, very silky. This is what it looks like. You can get it at your local Target, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever you shop. So next we're just gonna go right into the foundation. I'm gonna do foundation first, and then I'm gonna go into my eyeshadow. I'm using the NARS. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color CARCAS. And I'm also gonna go in with the Fit Me OG. Y'all already know. This is in the color Deep Golden Intense 368. This is the poreless, matte poreless one. So we're going for a matte look today, y'all. I like to outline too my eyebrows with the foundation color that I'm using. Instead of before, when I was younger, when I first started doing makeup, I used to carve out my eyebrows with the same color as I did the bottom. So I had to learn that it looks better when you do it with your foundation color, because the bottom part is already highlighted, so you don't need extra. And we're going full coverage. We are going full coverage. Gonna go in with my eyeshadow color. I'm using the what is this called? I just forgot that fast. That's crazy. Juvia's palette. This is the Warrior palette. I love this palette. This is my second one. If I rebuy anything, that means I really like it, because it's bomb. Like, what? This is very, very, very versatile for makeup artists, girls that's just into makeup and like to try different looks but still stay in the warm tones. This is the one. Usually I go in with the darker, but I'm gonna go in with like something that's close to my skin tone. Start right there in the crease. I don't want it to be nothing crazy. And I'll just pretty much go kind of like in circular motions until I am satisfied. So I'm gonna just go in with a different brush and use this orange color. This orange color here. And I'm gonna put it on top of that brown. Kind of like mix it in with both the pink and the orange a little bit. And then I'm just packing on top. As well, I just like to buff it out to even the tone so it won't be too harsh. I like to go on the side of my nose because that kind of gives a little bit of dimension when you like do everything else. Same thing, I'm just gonna make this a bit darker. Concealer. I usually like to add black eyeliner, but my eyes, I don't want them to be dark today, so we're not doing that. Okay, so the concealer that I've been into using, it's not even really concealer, but I've been using it as concealer, is the LOUISE base. This is basically like concealer for me now because I seen somebody on TikTok, you say that like it can like stop from separating your makeup like when you cry or something. So I just go right there in the corner. I always bring it inside of the nose as well. And then I do the outside corner. Also another TikTok hack. TikTok hat. I'm just bringing in those. And for contour, bronze, whatever you guys want to call it, I am using the Morphe Dimension Effect Contour Stick in the shade Effect 18. I'm just going on the sides. Just a little short line. Forehead. I'm going to definitely get the forehead, period, up under the nose. I've been doing that for a while. I do a little bit up under the lip and then up under here. Because we need to be, even though I'm already a little bit chiseled, but ain't nothing wrong with extra. So this is how it looks. It's a little dirty because I use this regularly, period. So I'm just going to spray my face with the same micro thin setting spray from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Use that. And I also want to go in with my Morphe one. Oh, Morphe is out. Sure, it's okay. We got the right one. And this is the mattifying one. I wanted to wait till the end of this, but it's okay. I'm gonna take my damp. Make sure your beauty blenders are damp. If you don't use a damp beauty blender, it's not going to give you the same finish. So I caught myself using a dry beauty blender maybe a week or so ago. I'm like, girl, now you know better than that. Girl, it was not giving what it was supposed to give at all, like at all. So fair warning. I'm also going to go in with my OG, you already know, this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. All the girls know about Fawn. She's the one and not the two. So I just go in with that a little bit. Because I like conceal a lot. This base is just for to make the structure. You don't want to beat the concealer away, but you want it to melt. I'm going to go into my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and this is like a banana typey, very yellow golden undertone, give you the vibes, you know what I'm saying. This shade is Latte. I love Latte. I got this brush from Real Techniques. A lot of my brushes are Real Techniques. A lot of them are also from Amazon, because Amazon has really good brushes, and I'll put them in the description down below. I'm gonna link everything that is used today. I'm gonna try to make sure I find every product. I should be able to, because all these products should still be in stock and stuff. So I don't know about the colors, but the items should be. It's gonna be in the description down below. Make sure you guys are also following me on TikTok, because I am about to start doing little mini makeup videos on TikTok. I do a lot of lifestyle videos. I also want to incorporate makeup videos. Just want to blend out all of the contour wherever it's placed. Just go upwards, and if on your forehead, go downwards. I go downwards because I have hair right here, but if my hair was all pushed back, I would go upwards to push it into the hairline. But the reason why it's downwards is because, for one, the highlight is right there on the center of the forehead, so you still want to blend it in to be like almost one color, or like, you know, mold to one color. But if I didn't have edges right here for my braids, my slick back pony that I usually would wear, or bun, I would be going back. So I'm going to take my foundation brush. This is a Amazon brush. This is called RS Small Face Round Brush, and it's clearly a foundation brush. So I'm going to take the edges and blend them with that brush into the contour, so it won't look so sharp. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead back into my concealer with my same beauty blender from earlier. Make sure you're looking up to get all them creases. I'm gonna get all those creases. You're just pretty much gonna keep blending until you're satisfied with how the structure of your face is before you set it, because once you set it, you can't really alter or change anything. I mean, you could try, but it's not gonna be flawless. And I just like to keep going in and out with this brush and beauty blender, because it's all, they help each other. They blend and structure at the same time. So I just go in and out with it until I'm satisfied. As you guys can see, I'm gonna speed it up so y'all can just go along with me. So once you've done that and you're completely satisfied with your face and how it's structured, you're pretty much gonna go ahead and set. I'm setting today. Usually I use Laura Mercier, but today I'm gonna use a Sacha Buttercup. That's what I'm using today to set my highlight, concealer, whatever you guys want to call it. So this is a OG, like this is the very first powder I ever used when I first started doing makeup. It's all I already knew at the time. Of course, you learn new things and try new products, but originally this was the product that I ran to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go right back into my beauty blender using the sponge to set with Sacha Buttercup foundation. I'm sorry, setting powder. You don't have to do too much because it's already bright. So I'm using the brush that I used for my contour earlier to kind of like shape and carve out the side of my nose. I'm going to use a more precise brush to actually carve out the tip of my nose. This flat brush here. So I like to set my eyebrows as well. Just so I set it with this, and I set it with actual eyebrow gel, which I'm going to show you in a second. And it works really good. Eyebrows stay on all day, all night, until you actually wipe them off with a makeup wipe or something. I'm going to go in with a bronzer and bronze my cheekbones. I'm going in with the Black Radiance bronzer palette, contour palette, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going in the darkest shade mixed with the light shade because that kind of will make my shade. And I'm going to set that right on top of where I contoured earlier. Kind of into the concealer too. So as you know, do a little swipe. You don't need too much. Forehead and up under here. And that's it. This dry foundation that I use is from the SEPHORA collection. This is in the color Neutral Mocha, and this is the matte perfection powder foundation. Really good. I really like that. I couldn't find the one that all the makeup gurus use, the micro dry foundation. I tried to find it, but the Sephora I went to was sold out, so I just got that one. It's fine. It works really good, so I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender, and I'm gonna use the bottom part of it. I believe this is the e.l.f. beauty blender as well, if I'm not mistaken. I have a smaller one. It's like a small sponge. It's very precise and pointed, so you can get the corners. But I'm gonna go ahead and carve this out where the contour is. Carve it out, carve it out, carve it out, carve it out. And you carve it as much as you want, honestly, until you, you know, satisfied. And that's it for me. I don't need too much. So we're gonna let that dry as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyelashes off camera real quick. I will be using this mascara from e.l.f. as well. I love this mascara. I've been using it for a while now. It's really good. It's the Super Black Length and Volume mascara from e.l.f. I have another one from it as well. The tip is different. The brush is different. Spoolie, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So eyelashes is on. Period. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the e.l.f. mascara again and blend my eyelashes in. And make them all black. Cause I feel like I have some concealer on here. I got these lashes off of Amazon. I think these are off Amazon. Yeah, these are off Amazon. Let me not put the bottom on. Yep. These are really cute. I love. And we're gonna blend out that carvation, or whatever you want to call it. Blend. I'm gonna go ahead and do the blush now. What I'm gonna take is this lipstick. I learned this trick when I very first started to do makeup. I take some lipstick, pink lipstick. This is from Tarte. This is in the shade Surf's Up. This is an old collection. I use that, and I also use the JUVIAS orange color. This middle color right here. I use that as blush as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out the back of my hand with this brush. This brush is also from Amazon. I've had this brush for a while. It's really good, very sturdy. It hasn't given me any problems. I'm just gonna put it on my cheeks. And this, using a cream blush, kind of gives it more of a neutral, natural effect versus putting the powdered one on there. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm also still gonna go in with the powder on top of it to kind of set it at the same time, as well as letting it sit there with the orange, and let it sit here. Cause blush is always the first to go. Like, I don't know why blush comes out so easily or fades away so easily, but it does. So I like to put a little extra. I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. It's the clear brow gel. And I'm gonna just put that on my brows, stick them up a little bit. So that's pretty much it for the face, y'all. Like, it's really pretty much done. I could add some bottom lash. So next is lips. I'm gonna go in. Lately, honestly, I've been into NYX lip liners. I usually would use MAC. I usually would use MAC, but I always keep NYX lip liners, but I had like kind of grew out of it for a little bit because I just was so used to using my MAC one. But this one is really good. It's not too harsh, too deep of a brown, because my lip has a natural outline, so I really don't need to put it on, but I just like put it on because I love lip liner and what it does. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. lip plumping lip gloss, and this is in the shade Mocha Twist. It's super cute. First, I like to stack my gloss or whatever, so I'm gonna put a matte lipstick down first. This is the e.l.f. Cream Seriously Satin lipstick. Comes in this clear container. I love this packaging. Like, they killed this packaging. Now I'm gonna put this on top. This is my first time trying this shade, so I'm gonna see how it looks, y'all. I'm scared. I'm scared. She's cute. Okay, she's cute. Okay, oh, sorry. I'm gonna go in after that gloss. I'm gonna go in my DIOR Maximizing Lip Plump. This is the one I showed you guys already before. I love this lip gloss. I'm gonna go ahead and spray. Never have too much setting spray. My last little few touches that I have are adding my little beauty mark. I'm still one of those, yes. Alright, that's that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and change real quick. Okay, y'all, I'm back and I changed my shirt because the robe wasn't giving. But that is the end of this video, you guys. I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, talking, you know, looking at me do my updated routine. I hope you guys learned something new today, and make sure you guys comment down below all of the things that you use for your everyday makeup routine, or your glam, or whatever makeup routine it is. Comment down below with your favorite products, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, to my channel. Make sure y'all share this video to someone that wants to know how to do their makeup or been curious about it. I hope I'm able to help them, help you, help whoever. And I'll see you guys in the next video.